Making our headlines this Tuesday, July 29th. The Civil Service pilots a new succession planning process. Bees swarm the governor's residence, but they've been safely removed. And top college teams announced for the 2025 Cayman Islands Women's Basketball Classic. Good evening. I'm Elizabeth Charles for CIGtv News, bringing you the facts straight from the source. A major shift in talent development is underway in the Cayman Islands Civil Service as officials roll out a new succession planning policy designed to strengthen homegrown leadership. This comes after calls from various ministers. The policy's pilot phase launches this fall with an initial focus specifically on the Chief Human Resources Officer role. This means the government is creating a succession plan for the CHRO position alone during the pilot phase, rather than for all civil servants. High-potential Caymanian civil servants will now enter specifically formed succession pools and receive targeted career development, including coaching, formal training, and project assignments as government seeks to fill future senior roles from within. Portfolio of Civil Service Chief Officer Gloria McFeel-Nixon said, "By introducing this succession planning policy, we are creating a more consistent structure to guide succession planning activities and to increase the number of succession pathways existing for Caymanians within our civil service. Oversight will come from a central steering committee and panels within each ministry, aiming for transparency and fairness during candidate selection and preparation." Officials say the phased approach means feedback from the pilot will shape a broader rollout in 2026, supporting a new pipeline of Caymanian leaders and helping ensure high standards continue in our civil service. Deputy Governor Franz Manderson added that the pilot program allows us to test and improve what works, building strong internal leadership pipelines for the future. A bee swarm near the governor's residence brought an unusual buzz to West Bay Road this morning after a large hive was disturbed, prompting swift action from the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service and a temporary closure of Governor's Beach for public safety. But by noon this afternoon, a local beekeeper, with the help from the Public Works Department, safely removed and relocated the hive, and the area was reopened. According to the Department of Agriculture blog, bees contribute to complex, interconnected ecosystems that allow a diverse number of different species to coexist, adding that we love our bees, but sometimes hives need to be relocated to a safer location. No injuries or further disruptions were reported, and officials reminded the public that preserving local bee populations ensures both immediate safety and long-term environmental health. In today's sports news, the 2025 Cayman Islands Women's Basketball Tournament has officially unveiled its matchups. Powerhouse college teams, including the University of Miami, University of Florida, Georgia Tech, and Memphis, are set to hit the court at John Gray on November 29th. Florida, Georgia Tech, Memphis, and St. John's will play in the Cayman BRAC division. The Little Cayman division will include Charlotte, George Washington, Miami, and Oklahoma State. Recently appointed Georgia Tech women's basketball head coach Karen Blair said, "Not only are we excited about the level of competition we will face, but the international tournament also provides a unique opportunity for our student athletes to experience a different culture while playing the game they love. We can't wait to get to Grand Cayman this November." Detailed game schedules and ticket information are expected soon as anticipation rises for an exciting weekend that puts Cayman squarely back in the basketball spotlight. Now for our weather forecast. Temperatures averaged the low 90s this afternoon, that humidity bringing real feel to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly cloudy skies this evening with temperatures cooling down to the low 80 degrees. And again, that humidity level driving near 60%. We've got winds gently flowing from the east to northeast, 5 to 10 knots, with slight waves between 1 to 3 feet. The chance of rain is low, but isolated showers remain possible later tonight. Overall, we've got some some stable conditions expected over the evening. For local weather updates, be sure to visit the Cayman Islands National Weather Service's website, weather.gov.ky, and follow their Facebook page for the most reliable coverage. Now, if you're watching us on the CIG YouTube channel, remember that you can like, share, and subscribe to stay informed to the facts straight from the source. That's all for today's news brief. I'm Elizabeth Charles for CIG TV News. Have a great evening.